name is Rachel. Thank you for joining me today for this yoga flow. The whole point of this practice is to create stability in your body and equanimity in your mind. So we will get started with our legs in a nice, comfortable, easy seated position. You can have your palms face down on your knees and close your eyes. Feel your sit bones ground down, spine lengthens, and the crown of your head reaches up towards the ceiling. Allowing yourself a few moments to settle in. We're going to check in physically, so noticing how our body feels from our head to our toes. What sensations are you feeling in your body? Do you feel sore and tight in other areas, or nice and loose and comfortable? Then we'll check in mentally and emotionally. Notice how you're showing up to your mat. Not judging, but noticing, did you show up a little scattered-brained or anxious? Or are you feeling calm and collected and confident? Then on your next inhale, take a big breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, release. Another big breath in. Exhale, release. We'll begin our Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. On that inhale, feel your chest rise. On the exhale through the nose, feel your chest go down. We'll take 5 more rounds of breath like this together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. One more breath here. Take a big breath in. Out through your nose. Gently blink open your eyes. We'll keep that Ujjayi breath going as we make our way onto all fours for cat and cow pose. In cat and cow pose, we want our wrists in line with our shoulders, knees in line with our hips. On your inhale, drop your belly, bring your gaze up, cow pose. Exhale, arch your spine, gaze towards your belly button, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale to a flat back, quadruped. On your next inhale, you're going to lift your right leg up, your left arm up. Feel your lower core activate here. Then we're going to lift our left arm higher, our right leg higher. We are here for 5. Keep your Ujjayi breath going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to all fours. Take 1 full round of Ujjayi breath. Quadruped on the other side. Lift your left leg up, your right arm up. Lower core is activated here. Then lift your right arm an inch higher, your left leg an inch higher. We are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to all fours. Take one full round of breath. Then inhale, fill up. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. We want our feet hip width distance or slightly wider. Our hands are shoulder width distance or slightly wider. On your inhale, come high on your toes. Exhale, bring your heels back down. Lift your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Then find a little bit of movement in your down dog. So pedal out those feet, bend the knees. Ujjayi breath continues through this entire practice. Find stillness. On your next inhale, come high on your toes. Slight bend in your knees. Take baby steps to bring your feet to your hands for ragdoll. In ragdoll, we are in a forward fold. Arms can hang loose. Slight bend in your knees. Release any tension you may be holding in your neck. Then we will heel toe our feet to touch. On your next inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, arms and gaze above. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. One round of breath here. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up. Step through kneeling runner's lunge. We're going to have a 90-degree bend in our right knee. Left knee drops down. You are on your fingertips. Gaze directly in front of you. We are here for 3 rounds of breath. On your next inhale, gaze goes up slightly. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. One round of breath. On the next inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step through crescent lunge. Drop that right knee down, kneeling crescent lunge. You are on your fingertips, gaze forward, 3 rounds of breath. On your next inhale, gaze goes up slightly. On the exhale, step back, downward facing dog. One round of resting breath. On the next inhale, right leg lifts. On the exhale, step through crescent lunge. Inhale, arms rise up. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. So the only thing that changes is your blade edge of your left foot grounds down. Still have that 90-degree bend in our right knee. Gaze over your right middle finger. Stay here another 2 full rounds of breath. On your next inhale, flip your right palm, Lean back, legs stay where they are. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Gently rest your right forearm on top of your right thigh. Left hand goes up towards the ceiling. Legs stay exactly where they are. 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Step back, downward facing dog. 1 round of resting breath. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step through, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms rise up. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Now the blade edge of your right foot is down. Gaze goes over your left middle finger. We're here another 2 rounds of breath. On your next inhale, flip your left palm, lean back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Left forearm drops down, right hand up towards the ceiling, gaze follows. 3 rounds of breath. On my inhales, I like to fill up. On the exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, twist. On your next inhale, come to rise. Wide leg straddle pose. Toes go in slightly, heels go out. On our inhale, arms and gaze above. Exhale, fold forward. Hands can stay underneath your chest, or over the next 5 rounds of breath, you can walk your hands through your legs for a deeper stretch. On your next inhale, if your hands are not there already, bring your hands underneath your chest. Slowly come to rise. Step to the top of your mat. Bring your feet to touch. Hands by your side. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, just for that breath up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your feet hip width distance or slightly wider. We will take a ragdoll for 3 rounds of breath. On your next inhale, we're going to heel toe our feet to touch. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, hands by your side. You have one round of breath here. If you want to shake anything out, take a deep breath. Do so now. Extended leg pose on our right side. We're going to ground our left foot down. We are going to inhale our right leg up in front of us, flex our right foot. Activate our lower core. We're going to pull the navel into the spine and lift your right leg higher. Energy is in your fingertips. See if you can lift your foot another inch higher. Imagine your back is against a wall so we have a straight spine. Stay here another round of breath. Then on your next inhale, fill up. Exhale, airplane pose. Palms stay face down towards the mat. Lift that right leg up behind you. A slight up dog in your chest. Then drop your right hip to be in line with your left. Then lift that right leg higher. We are here for 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Release that leg down. One round of breath. Shake anything out that you need to. Extended leg pose on the left side. Right foot grounds down. Lift your left leg up. Flex your left foot towards your face. Energy in your fingertips. Now see if you can lift your left leg an inch higher. We are here for 3, 2, lift higher. 1, airplane pose. Palms face down towards the hips. Slight up dog in the chest. Then drop that left hip to be in line with your right. Then lift that left leg an inch higher. You're here for 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Release that leg down. 1 round of breath. Next, we will take tree pose. You're going to ground your left foot down. Right foot comes up. Can come up on anywhere on the inside of your left leg, as long as we are avoiding it on our right foot on our knee. So bring that right leg, the right foot to the inside of the left thigh or anywhere else. Hands come to heart center. Then imagine that there's a string at the top of the ceiling and it is lengthening your spine up. Stay here for 3 rounds of breath. On your next inhale, fill up. Exhale, release, hands by your side, feet touch. We'll switch sides, tree pose on the left side, right foot grounds down, left leg comes up. We'll start with those hands at heart center. Gaze is at a spot in front of you that is not moving. Lengthen the spine up. We're here for 3 rounds of breath. Take 1 more round of breath. Inhale, fill. Exhale, release, feet touch, hands by your side. Next, inhale, tall mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your feet hip width distance or slightly wider. Stay for another round of breath. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, yogi squat. So in yogi squat, you're going to take that nice deep squat down. For some of you, you may need your feet to be wider or closer. It just totally depends on your body. So find that comfortable position where you can sit nice and low. Hands will be at heart center. If this pose is not accessible in your body right now, you can stay in a forward fold. Otherwise, hands are at heart center. Triceps pressed against our inner thighs. We lengthen our spine up. We are here for 5 rounds of Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. On your next inhale, big breath in. Exhale, straighten those legs, forward fold. You can shake out your legs if you need to. Then on your next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank. On the count of 5, we'll lower down to our bellies. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Find crocodile pose. One hand on top of the other. Rest your forehead down. Stay here for 1 round of breath. On our next inhale, locust pose with cactus arms. Arms come out like cactuses. On your inhale, we're lifting everything off of the mat. Neutral spine, so neutral neck, I should say. So your gaze is about a foot in front of you on the floor. And then inhale, lift everything higher. We're here for 5, 4, keep that breath going. 3, 2, 1, lower down, crocodile pose. Locust pose with our palms face down towards our hips this time. Inhale, lift everything up. Neutral neck. And then see if you can lift everything a little bit higher. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Lower down, crocodile pose. Bring your palms underneath your chest. We're going to press ourselves up and then onto our backs for bridge pose. So in bridge pose, we're laying on our back. Our knees are bent, our feet are ground down on our mat. Your fingertips should just barely touch your ankles. And your feet are hip width distance or slightly wider. Then on your next inhale, you're going to ground your feet down, lift your hips up. Stay here for 3 rounds of breath. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. And after your last round of breath, you can gently and slowly lower down to your mat. Stay here in stillness or drop the knees side to side. We'll come back to center. On this next round of bridge pose, we're then going to bring our arms above our head. So set your feet up. On your next inhale, as we lift our hips up towards the ceiling, our arms come above our heads. And on our exhale, arms come down as our hips come back down. Inhale, arms and hips lift. Exhale, slowly lower down on the exhale. Inhale, hips and arms up. Exhale, lower down. We'll do one more round like this. Inhale, arms and hips up. Exhale, lower down. Stay here in stillness or drop the knees side to side. Find stillness here. We'll take happy baby pose. So bring your knees close towards your chest. And then we're going to grab the outsides of our feet, pulling our feet towards us. Now you can stay here or you can rock side to side. And then come back to stillness. Bring those knees to touch, release your hands. And then allow yourself to take a good morning stretch. Arms above, legs long out in front. Shoulder stand is next. We are going to lift our hips up towards the ceiling. Our legs are up. We are supporting our lower back with our hands. We're going to be here for 4 rounds of breath. On your inhale, fill up. On your exhale, slowly lower back down to your mat. Taking a good morning stretch, arms above, legs out in front. Then we will hug our right knee into our chest. Supine twist, drop that leg across our body. Gaze in the opposite direction. Try to keep your shoulders ground down on the mat as much as possible. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release your leg down. Inhale, supine twist on the left side. Hug that knee towards your chest. Exhale, drop that leg across your body. Gaze in the opposite direction. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release. We will set up for Shavasana here. So come to lying on your back completely. Arms in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. We will take 3 rounds of breath together to make our way into Shavasana. So on your next inhale, big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, release. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, release. That's big breath in through your nose. Audible exhale. There's nothing left for you to do. I will have you lay here for a few moments before calling you out. Begin to bring movement back into your body by wiggling your toes and your fingers, gently activating your arms and your legs. You can blink open your eyes. Roll onto your right side for a fetal pose. This pose is a symbolism of rebirth, renewal, a fresh start. And we will gently make our way up to a nice, easy seated pose, just like we started class. Cross those legs, palms face down on your knees, close your eyes. Sit bones ground down, spine lengthens, crown of the head reaches up towards the ceiling. Allow yourself a few moments to settle in. And we'll do that body scan. So notice from your head to your toes how your body feels now compared to the beginning of practice when we did our check-in. Notice the different sensations and energetics of the practice. Then check in mentally, emotionally. Notice how you are feeling now compared to the beginning of practice. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take a moment to think about one thing you are grateful for your body today. Then take a moment to think about one thing in your life that you are grateful for today. We'll bring our hands to heart center. We'll take 3 rounds of breath to close out practice. On your next inhale, big breath in. Exhale, release. Breath in. Exhale, release. Last big breath in through the nose. Release your practice. Thank you so much for sharing the space and time with me. I hope you create a beautiful rest of your day and a beautiful rest of your week. Namaste.